Growing up on both sides of the causeway in Malaysia and Singapore, from kampong to early housing estates to modern new towns, I thought I knew what the 7th lunar month, aka the Hungry Ghost month, was all about. It's a time when the hell gates open and ghosts roam free, right? We hear horror stories of ghostly possessions. We see eerie looking effigies, and we know that there's a lot of burning going on. I think many of us have been looking at the Hungry Ghost Festival all wrong. The concept of Hungry Ghosts appeared around the 3rd century in Buddhist stories, but made popular in China around the 6th century, influenced by a combination of Buddhist and Taoist belief about spirits in the underworld. But there's more to their beliefs that involve values like compassion and filial piety. But the Hungry Ghost Festival has gone beyond a religious festival into a cultural one, and it has evolved through the years. In my search for a definitive answer, I even attempted to speak with the spirits directly.
爱看鬼未？
咪啦，
系啊，
大啊，加成分，
我甲你开啊，你看鬼，
足好嘅，
袂使啊。
袂使甲開者，
看鬼你袂使讲伊鬼啊，
哦，
講伊點，
袂使出声，
袂使做啥？
系咪？
Is anyone here? What did you find? You are listening to Supernatural Confessions. So, what is the Hungry Ghost Festival all about? To get to one definitive answer, I interviewed people off the streets, spoke with high-ranking Taoist masters, with underworld gods through their mediums, and with a group of residents in Sembawang who have been responsible for setting up the 7-month events and Kertai in their neighborhood for the past decade. I discovered that 7 months is different things to different people. So I started my journey with one question. What is a 7-month Hungry Ghost Festival to you? And the answers I got changed the way I look at Hungry Ghost Festival forever.
Hi everyone, today we're in Tampines and we're going to be conducting a street interview asking people what they know about a 7-month, also known as the Hungry Ghost Festival.
Hungry ghost is like something you don't want to disturb.
The time where the ghosts come out, then we need to go and say our prayers to them, offerings, and burn all the incense paper.
Is that the spirits come out for 1 month, and then you cannot step on the blessings. You need to walk around. You can't really go swimming and stuff or near water because the ghosts will drag you down or something like that. Oh, I heard from a friend that their parents told them to avoid watching horror movies.
I know that you remember those who passed away during this month, and you try to gather together and do some rituals. And I know that it's a bad luck if you turn back during this month.
I think when I was younger, I used to believe in ghosts, but not so much anymore.
I used to play a Ouija board when I was little, and I actually did think that was real, because it genuinely would move without anyone pushing it. It was really weird, but yeah, I think that was the one encounter I believe was with the ghosts.
From social narratives to religious perspective, I went on to search for an answer for what the Hungry Ghost Festival looks like when seen through the lens of Taoism.
So you can call me Master Mao Guang. I'm based in Han Tong Keng Temple. I actually learned my scriptures and rituals over here since when I was about 17. Just like Eugene said, a lot of the things about 7 months, a lot of the stories always come from the childhood.
Yeah.
And I think it always comes from a place of care and concern, definitely. I also say that it's a lot of Chinese culture. Chinese is very vibrant.
Yeah.
Chinese, we have our Cantonese, our Teochew, our Hokkien as well. So different stories might come from different culture, different dialect, and even different religion. So as you know, majority of Singapore Chinese is either a Buddhist or a Taoist. And I wouldn't say there's any wrong version or correct version per se. In Taoism itself, if you were to look back to our scriptures do mention that Zhongyuan is actually relevant to what we call the earth official. So in Taoism, we have something called San Guan Da Di, which is what we call the 3 officials. So we have one for the heaven, one for the sky, one for the earth, one for the even underground and things like that. So what the earth officials actually do is to actually help us atone our sins. So I think in this festival, a lot is about remembrance, about helping your loved ones pray for forgiveness, and also to move on to a better salvation, or to maybe go to heavens ideally. So I think in Taoism point of view is maybe not as exciting as you hope it to be.
And then there's also the following of the venerating of ancestors, which is a very Chinese culture thing. We always think of our ancestors. We look back and remember where we come from. So how does this festival of 中元节 cross over to something as macabre and sinister as hell gates open and ghosts roaming? It seems very separated.
Technically, there is some truth to it. During rituals itself, you do have to open the hell gates to invite the souls over. So I think the concept of hell gates is not that it's not true. It's maybe not as scary as you think it will be. So I think if you were to bring back to Taoist context, when you are to invite them over, it's because you want them to come over to gain the merits from the ritual itself. So I mean, a lot of people will talk about hungry ghosts. So maybe it makes sense when you open the gates, the hungry ghosts will come. But if you were to be looking at the context itself, maybe people will say you don't have to wait until 7 months to see ghosts. It can always be there. So it can just happen that because you're opening a ritual that you help them gain salvation, that you feed them. Of course, the hungry ghosts will come.
I mean, they're there all the time. It's just that this festival is specifically to feed them. And to give them a chance to atone for their sins and gain some merits. After presenting my case to the elders of the Sembawang Block 503 7-month committee, I managed to get their blessings to observe how they worked behind the scenes in organizing a traditional 7th-month celebration that involves the entire estate, both the living and the dead.
My name is Keng Fai. They call me Fai or Fai. My position is to take care of the social media, create some Facebook, Instagram for our organization. So the 中元会 is all about giving back. It's just like, if you go and do charity, you go to the rental blocks, you give charity to old people, old folks. Same, we are here also doing marriage, doing charity, but just to the deceased. So what we are different here is that usually people who do a 中元会 event or do this kind of activity, they only do the prayers and that's it. But our founders, we believe that we are respecting the dead, the ones that have left us, but we also want to benefit those who are still alive.
The 7-month festival offers a beautiful synergistic relationship between the living and the dead. The living makes the donation to fund the celebration of the dead for multiple reasons, for remembrance, for fear, or simply for a chance at good luck. Whatever the reason is, the money is put to use, such as setting up altars for the gods and spirits, and the remaining money is used to help the underprivileged through efforts of free clinic and food for the elderly. A shenpui or divination blocks are used to communicate with the spirits in a yes-no fashion. And in this scene, when an ate is asking the spirits for permission to proceed, he kept getting a negative answer.
So just now when they wanted to put out the shenpui for the spirits to agree that okay, everything's in order, they can receive whatever we are going to offer them, they keep failing. Then they realized that because the kimzua or the joss paper was placed too far away from the area where we were praying. So the theory is that the spirit is going to receive it. So as soon as we put the kimzua and all the joss paper near to where we pray, then everything was okay.
我们现在就是这个日期就要忙做这些，这个金子是传统的，属于先人需要，这个是属于说，好像玩它的元宝来的。
一对鞋跟衣服这样一套等那些先人出来了，他们就可以一人拿一套来穿，因为有的是个人拿，好像孤魂野鬼没有人祭拜的，我们就做这些给他们
After feeding the hungry ghost, it was time to feed the hungry humans. group founded by Ate doesn't officially have a name and goes only by Sembawang 503 7-month committee, and has been humbly organizing the annual event for more than a decade. In Chinese culture, we never pass up a chance to increase our luck and fortune. And that's why you will hear a lot of shouting of "Huara" at any Chinese event. Just like the Yam Sing toast at Chinese wedding ceremony, it is believed that the louder you shout, the more luck will flow to you.
Okay.
It is believed that the pig will draw in the luck, and that eating the pao and the huat cake means we will pao huat. In dialect, it sounds like the same words that mean guaranteed success.
以前我们看中元会的时候，就是有在楼下那边，这不是Kampung那的时候，就有那种巴沙马兰啦，有卖东西啦，很多东西吃的，哇，很好吃的，有地干啦，这些都有的，很热闹的啊。那时候，但以前做的是，好像有1个礼拜的做大戏啊，这些都有，很热闹。所以现在我的中元会这边，我们也是慢慢有点就是要回馈以前这样。很像我们的歌台，今天的歌台里面呢，我们就有那种义卖，很像那 carnival， 我们也是做义卖啊这些。
So during the Chinese Sawan month, my father will pray very big. Will pray right in the center of the kampong, and everybody will come and enjoy the 7 month. Regardless whether you're Malay or Indian, they will come. They will have to burn. They will have to throw fruit. They will have. After that, we distribute the food. The whole kampong eat. That's my memory of my last time when I was younger days.
Yeah. I remember those days during the 7 month, a lot of places have all these, the dinner, the ke thai, all these things. But I think for the last the last 10 years, these things these occasions are getting lesser.
谁都不能够保证以后还会有中元会这个东西，可能现在的年轻人他们的想法不同啊，不像我们这些人，老人家还是一大堆的，还是保留那个传统的，那我觉得新加坡这一代啦，中元会的社团越来越少。
要跟孩子讲说没有了祖先这些嘞，我们没有拜这些七爷嘞，我们都没有我们的今天所以这个意义是很大的。我们有注重上面的祖先，就是我们下一代也是会跟着我们这样走下去。以前我从小我是跟着父母，就是说我们的印尼传统那边，我是印尼人嘛，从那边就是跟着拜着庙传下来就是拜讲说七爷，我们那边没有讲说什么中年会啦、庆中年啦，我们只是讲七爷就是鬼日。他们是讲说鬼日但是我们也不相信说什么鬼日，就是讲说，虽然是鬼日嘞，我们还是这样传下去拜。开马票了。OK。
The number 2250 printed on one of the altars hit first prize in the lottery. So maybe shouting Heng Ong Huat loud enough does shake the heavens a little. More than 100 people struck gold that night. And as tradition goes, when the spirits bless you with fortune, you give back through charity, offerings, and community support. This sudden stroke of luck shone a national spotlight on Sembawang 503. Crowds poured in. Tables doubled. For the first time ever, the Ke Thai had to move to a special event place that could fit 500 people. And even then, that wasn't enough. 2 nights, back to back, with traditional Ke Thai and auction. One massive celebration. Hundreds of hands building something meaningful together. And I'll be honest, watching the neighborhood come alive like this, it made me a little emotional. It felt like National Day, but one where ghosts can feel included. Windfall or not, and no, I'm not salty I didn't buy the number, there's something deeper that binds the Sembawang 503 community. After hours of talking with residents, one thing became clear. They are holding on to memories. Memories of growing up with the 7-month celebrations that no big city redevelopment can erase. People like Ate and Joshua are fighting to keep alive a tradition that once united every block, every auntie, every kid. Because when you strip away the superstitions, the 7-month festival isn't all about ghosts. It's about us, the living, as much as it is about them. It's about giving the elderly a reason to smile, giving families a reason to gather, giving neighbors a reason to talk again, even if the topic is, hey, last night you got to hear the crying sound or not. In the next episode of this docu-series, we are diving into the legendary Ke Thai. And you'll be seeing a familiar Sembawang face absolutely rocking the stage with a Hokkien bang.
Country